Welcome back, guys, to Team Smoggy Carton, and we're back again with the MRC, and this is the final round, which is round 8 of the Gttcc Beginners League, and we're at Daytona Infield Course, or Road Course, and putting it on pole is Centino in the Mazda, second, Aldair in the Mazda, third is Willy Wonka in the Audi, fourth is C-Mac in the Mazda, fifth is Dennis in the Sirocco, 6th is SG2 in a Sirocco. 7th is Berserker Boy in the Aston. 8th is Jamie in the Audi. 8th is Locke in an Audi. 9th is Alfie in the Swift. 10th is Kenobi in the Supra. And finally, in 11th is Marco in the Swift. So again, thanks guys for putting some of the great decals on. Keep fighting, Les. I hope everything is well with you. And also to the guys who've put my logo on their cars, I've much appreciated it. Thank you very much. So let's get back to the start of the grid. Get ready for the action. We'll put there. A rotary and 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away they go. Everyone gets off to a pretty decent start there. Centino takes the lead. Aldair's into second still. Third is Willy Wonka. Fourth is C-Mac. Fifth is Dennis. Sixth is Berserker Boy. Seventh is Jay West. Eighth is now up to Kenobi. No, it was. Locks took the place back. Ninth is Kenobi. 10th is Alfie. Again, just swapping, changing on the first few corners. So we'll catch them up shortly towards the end. SG2's moved up to 10th. Kenobi's 11th. Marco is 12th. Now, the Swift probably doesn't have the legs to go around the faster straight sections around here, but we will see if they use the slipstream to their advantage. See there, Marco trying to put a move on SG2 to get 10th. Move up the field. Alfie's put the move on. That block doesn't make it stick. Jamie just running a bit wide there. Great getaway so far. Fifth is Dennis. Aldair seems to have dropped back 2 places from a great qualifying. C-Mac's moved up the third. It's down to Willy Wonka and Centino to become the champion of the Beginners League. Centino trying to pull the gap now, trying to get away from that 1 second slipstream away from Willy Wonka. Again, it's been a fabulous season racing with these guys, especially in the MRC. Great clean lap there from them all. Everyone just starting to space out a little bit. SG2's there, changed his livery. Marco's in 11th with Kenobi in 12th. Do apologise if I did get the positions wrong on the grid. Moves up. See you guys now coming into lap 2. Locke runs it wide. And that's Jay West with a half-second penalty as well. See there, that great camera angle. Willy Wonka trying to put the move on to Centino to get the first position. Just jump on board with these two. Side by side, nearly. Willy Wonka's now got the outside. Makes the cut back. Can he get the inside? Just a little bit too far away, but closes the gap up on Centino. C-Mac in third, right behind him. Aldair's also joining in the mix. Dennis not too far away. These guys have got it all to play for at the moment. One mistake could cost them the championship. Just moved down the field. Jamie still got the half second there. Now Locke's battling with SG2. These two cars are pretty level for straight line speed. Locke goes around the outside. gets the job done onto SG2. Great move there before the bus stop. But also picks up a half-second penalty coming out the exit. So that will allow SG2 to come back round. And also, Dennis has picked up a half-second penalty, I'm guessing also off the bus stop. See the move off the racing line to take the penalties. And Santino and Willy Wonka now battling, really battling now for first place. Swapping it all over. Mazda is quite good round here, as is the GT. As you can see, as these two are battling, it is allowing some of the field, sorry, to catch back up and to play a part in it. Purple sector there for Willy Wonka, who's also got the fastest lap at the moment of a 1:57. Could be about to break that one. C-Mac running it wide, that's allowed Harold there to catch up. Right on the back end of C-Mac. These two guys both in the same machinery of the Mazda. Aldair takes the inside line, gets the job done. Fantastic move. Dennis there just out on his own at the moment. Zerka Boy does look like he's catching Dennis up in the Aston. Now Jay West is under fire from Alfie, obviously taking that penalty. That's allowing SG2 and also Lock to catch up if they start battling. Alfie's on the inside. Does he have the legs to overtake? He doesn't. Jay West holds that place in 7th. Runs it wide. Does he pick up a penalty? He does. Jay West likes a bit of corner cutting, especially where there's grass nearby. Again, Locke now trying to get past SG2 for it again on the outside. Side by side to go up. As you can see there, Marco's just dropping off, so is Kenobi. Seems that the track doesn't suit the car, or vice versa. Best thing is to keep going, because there may be one or two incidents if people get it wrong in corners. Move back up the field. See Jay West now battling Alfie still. Alfie's got past him. Locke couldn't get past SG2. So small little battles just appearing. And we're only on lap 4 as well. These two guys, 5th and 6th. Slightly apart from each other. See Max back down to 4th. Still on the tail of Aldair though. He's doing a great job keeping it in 3rd. Not too far away from these two guys though, the championship contenders, Willy Wonka and Santino. Again, Santino will be using the slipstream to try and catch up to Willy Wonka. Also Santino's now put the fastest lap in of a 1:56.8. Santino goes around the outside. Willy Wonka's defending on the inside for the bus stop. A little bit of contact. Willy Wonka holds it. Both cut the bus stop on the exit. Do they both receive a penalty for that? They both do. C-Mac right around the outside there. Did he also pick up a penalty? He did. And also Aldair. He tried just to use that exit a little bit too much, and it will cost you a penalty. Again, the guys will be slowing down. Now this will allow Dennis to catch up. Let's jump on with Dennis himself for a lap around Daytona. Coming up to the 1st corner. Brake nice and early. There is a bit of a tailwind for this corner. Again, some people take this in 2nd, some take it in 3rd. See, he's got Aldair and C-Mac up ahead of him. Up to 4th, come to the right hand hairpin. Takes a tighter line than C-Mac. Zerka Boy not too far behind him. All that Dennis will be worried about at the moment is the ones in front. See if he can catch him up. Out there trying to make a move again on C-Mac. Gets it round the inside. Both give each other the grip room. Side by side. We come back onto the main part of the track. See if Dennis can use the slipstream off C-Mac. See C-Mac just slightly pulling away. Probably a bit better gear changing than Haldare. Haldare slots in behind. Now this is allowing Dennis to really catch up to these two now. So coming up towards the bus stop. Side by side. Very brave indeed. Not a place where I would overtake. A bit of door banging on the exit. See, this is that massively allowed Dennis to catch up now. He gets past Haldare. Goes to the outside of C-Mac. C-Mac just blocks him a little bit, which is acceptable. Dennis just coming off the throttle there, didn't know what to do. See Haldare right on the backside of Dennis. Now Dennis makes the move. Goes on the outside of C-Mac. Side by side. We're on lap 6 now. Bit of door banging. C-Mac manages to hold first place, and looks like Haldare's dropped off a little bit. That's allowed Berserker Boy to catch him up. But again, Dennis trying to find a way past C-Mac. Jump outside. Again, C-Mac just getting better cornering on that one this time round. J West out in 7th. SG2's in 8th. These guys are just all going single file at the moment. Locks dropped off the back of SG2. 10th is Alfie. Again, I think this Swift does struggle around here. Top end speed. 11th is Marco. And Kenobi's in the pits. He must have a problem. Santino's now in the lead. He's got a bit of a gap now to Willy Wonka. Still sees in slipstream range, only just. See, Dennis has now moved up the 3rd. I do apologise. See if I can quickly go back and see where that happened. So C-Mac's still 3rd there. Oh, C-Mac just runs it massively wide into the grass. That's allowed a few people to get past him. Very unlucky indeed. Such a great start there for C-Mac. He's now dropped down to 8th behind SG2. Very unlucky there. Lock's still down to 9th. 10th is Alfie. Again, Marco's 11th. Kenobi's still in the pit. Santino now put a purple sector in on. Again, Willy Wonka's not letting him go up. So 3rd now is Haldare. Again, pulled out a purple sector. See now, Dennis is under fire from Berserker Boy. Dennis gets a better corner and exit. Now he's going to chase down Haldare. J West is also catching this pack of 3 up now. SG2's not too far behind. C-Mac's in 8th still. Can he claw some more places back up after that incident? With himself running wide. 9th is Locke. 10th is Alfie. 11th is Marco. So again, Kenobi's still in the pits at the moment. So it's just these guys on track. This gaggle cars from 3rd to 6th, starting to make themselves known. Front runners still. Willy Wonka there just looked like he's closing up on Santino again. We'll jump on board with Willy Wonka for a lap round Daytona. See how he gets on with Santino in this lap. And obviously Willy Wonka just trying to find a way past Santino. These two guys have led the championship from the start. Great to see guys like this in the MRC and also to race against them. Do pick up some tips and tricks off them. That's what the MRC is all about. Not just being a race club or out. We do help each other out where we can. So now we're coming round back onto the main part of the circuit on the back straight and curve. And just getting them gear changes just exactly right, just to get the maximisation of the speed of the car. You can see Willy Wonka's using the slipstream. Just a bit of wall rub there from Santino. Cuts the corner a little bit too much there, Santino. Does he collect the penalty? I think he got away with that one. Again, no one behind Willy Wonka. See the gap from these two to third, which is now held there still. We'll jump on them. Thanks again, Willy Wonka, for that lap on board. Aldair's picked up a half-second penalty, which he takes now. Not the place you should take a penalty on the racing line. So that's allowed Dennis to move up to third now. Again, all the guys are on soft tyres as well. Jay West has got past Berserker Boy, up in fifth now. SG2's there, seventh. C-Mac is still eighth. Alfie's ninth. He's got past Locke and pulling away from him. And Marco's still running 11th. Just not having the best race at the moment. And Dennis is now, is he or isn't he? He's starting to pull away from Aldair. See Jay West in the background there, battling. He's pulling away from Berserker Boy by the looks of it. Can he catch down Aldair? Dennis puts a personal best sector in. Again, just need to close up a bit more to use more of the slipstream. SG2 at the moment out on his own, just seems to be falling back off that pack a little bit. So you'd be thinking about obviously to either attack or defend. He's now got C-Mac, Alfie and Locke all close by, all joining into one group. See Marco in the background there. Could all be still in the pits. Must have some sort of car issue. Personal best there for Alex or Locke. The guys are all pretty much doing about the same type of lap times at the moment. Some of them are. They shoot at the top. Now Jay West is massively caught up to these two guys now. Can Jay West do something about them both? Or will he take another detour through the grass? Slow on the entry of that corner, but manages to get the speed back up to catch them both. And he's got Dennis as his first target, and then Aldair. Tyre wear for these guys doesn't look too bad at the moment. We're on lap 10, nearly 20 minutes in. The sun's just starting to set as well. Daytona. Oh, they're doing a fantastic job in third. Dennis not too far behind. And Jay West just dropped off a little bit there from the back of him. But he should be able to catch up. And this is the tricky part, the most trickiest part of the track is getting this bus stop right, both on entry and exit. If you do make a mistake, it will be costly, like Haldare's just done there slightly. Does he pick up another penalty? Dennis gets past. He does. Just unlucky there, Haldare. So Dennis is back up the third. Now Jay West is going to make his move. Jump on board with Jay West. Obviously, Haldare's got the penalty. If it wasn't for that penalty, it may be a great overtake. Obviously, Jay West now gets past. What can he do about Dennis? He's closed onto the back doors of Dennis there. Dennis be enticing him with his sweeties, but it's not going to work. Haldare with the penalties hasn't got too far away. Now he tries to send it up the inside as late as possible to try and make the deficit shorter. Sometimes that can be a hindrance more than a help. There's one or two corners that Jay West just slowly comes out of where Dennis gets the better traction. Just jump on with Dennis again. See how far. Yeah. See how they're still climbing up, catching. These guys are battling hard. Jay West is in third place for the championship at the moment. Zach Boy's just dropping off him now. SG's still out on his own. He's pulled quite a considerable gap against C-Mac. Going for his lock. He's got past Alfie again. These two are having their own little battle at the back. Marco just running out on his own still at the moment. Just hasn't been able to find anyone with any slipstream to help him along. Kenobi's still in the pits. Willy Wonka's up to first. Again, Willy Wonka with the fastest lap of 156.6. So these two guys are not letting up. Also, Willy Wonka's got the better tyres of the two of them, slightly. Especially on the front left. See Centino now closing the door. Takes a bit of a wider line there. Both get the better exit. You can see the gap there between from second to third. Jay West is up the third. Dennis is still behind him, no. So is Haldare. And these guys battling really hard now. On lap 12. Still plenty of life in these guys. Still plenty of time left to make the moves. This is one of the battles I've seen mostly out this season between Dennis and Jay West. Now Haldare's put himself into the frame with him. He's done better this second half of the season. So hats off to Haldare. SG2 still out on his own again. Just no one close, sorry. Let's give him slipstream. They'll catch up. Also C-Mac. The only way they're going to be able to catch up is through the infield. Again, these two guys at the back, Alfie and Locke battling. Alex just closes up a little bit there on Alfie. Does Alex pick up a penalty for that? It did look like he cut the corner a little bit too much. He does. Towards 6 minutes now left of the race. Centino's now got past Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka closes right up behind him. Centino runs it wide, gets the power on. Willy Wonka can't do nothing about that. We're staying close. JOS really under fire now from Dennis. Dennis is trying to find a way past. Out there, that's just sitting there, just waiting for something to happen between these two. Dennis thinks about it. Gets up the inside, he does. Does he? Side by side. JOS still have the inside of the corner. Yeah. Great racing, guys. So Dennis is going to have to do it all again. See how they're just dropped off a little bit. Looks like C-Mac is slow, starting to catch up SG2 a little bit there. Coming into the last 5 minutes of the race. And obviously tyre wear, tyres will probably just start dropping off a little bit. Alfie there out on his own. See with Alex having the penalty. And Marco just running in 11th. Still it's points for him. Again, these two are side by side, not giving each other an inch of room. Well, they are giving each other an inch of room. Just do not want to give up a position, I should say. Battling really hard, but battling fairly. This is one of the closest battles I've seen between these two guys this season. On lap 14. JOS still holding out in 3rd place. Dennis runs it wide. That's allowed Haldare to get past now. Dennis doesn't like sweeties with grass on them. He also have dirty tyres. Again, can Haldare now do something about JOS and claim 3rd place back? Again, 1st and 2nd are well up the road now. Second boys starting to catch up with Dennis there. SG2 is really now starting to come under fire from C-Mac. C-Mac's brought it down to about a second, 2 seconds maybe. Probably more, just a bit more than 2 seconds of a gap. Just have a look at the tyre wear. The tyre wear's around about the same. Alfie's not too far behind though. Obviously he's starting to ditch Locke now. Locke's just does look like he's losing that gap a little bit further. So we're coming into the closing stages now of this race. And after this race we'll be off to Yas Marina for the final race of round 8. Again, if you do like this type of racing, guys, and you want to get involved, just follow MRC Mature Racing Club on Facebook. We do have some more events up and coming. We do have the Infinite League, which is on a Tuesday night. That's starting tomorrow. And we will have Friday nights in a couple of weeks, the Porsche Event Cup. So if you do want to join, just head along to the MRC page. Something there for everyone, with all different levels of driving. Back to the racing now. Literally the closing stages. See Santino holding the lead. See Willy Wonka really pushing that car to its limits. Santino with a purple sector there. Willy Wonka's stopped again within the second, so he should be able to catch up on the slipstream. CJ West is holding 3rd. We'll have one more lap after this, I think. Out there really under fire now from Dennis. Dennis has ditched Berserker Boy and caught up with the front in two. The two in front, sorry. How they try and go on the outside. It's not going to work in the bus stop. Jay West seeing it coming and just put the car in the right place. Again, Kenobi's come out the pits. Out there, going on the outside. Jay West. Dennis there as well. Freeway battle still. That's the yellow flag out. Yeah, that may be a steward inquiry there for Kenobi. Parking it towards the start-finish straight, which he does. So he finishes 12th. 10th is Locke. 9th is Alfie. Well done, guys. So let's move back up to the front now. Santino holding first place. He's got a bit of a gap between him and Willy Wonka. And Willy Wonka just runs it slightly wide. Not what he needs. Just gets away with the penalty there. Dennis is now back up to third place. Quickly go back towards that, see what happens. Don't go too far back. Oh, what happened there? Did not look very appetizing. Just a little tap there from Aldead. Luckily Jay West never hit that barrier, but that's allowed Dennis to take evasive action and get up to third. That's very unlucky for these guys. Such great racing as well. That's allowed Dennis obviously to move up to third. And these two now coming into the closing stages. I know we've seen this bit of the thing, but we'll come back onto it. Santino's still got that gap. Can Willy Wonka do anything now? We'll keep an eye on these guys to the end now. Purple sector there for Santino. If he gets the fastest lap, he'll get points for it as well. On the final lap, Santino comes out the bus stop. Oh, that's what he needs. That is not what he needs. A half-second penalty at the end. He is going to take it as well. Otherwise, if he crossed the finish line, it would have been a second penalty. What will this do to Willy Wonka? Will Willy Wonka get past? Or does Santino have the legs? Santino just makes it. Well done. Great racing. Fantastic. Santino first, Willy Wonka second. That was very, very close. Jay West now. Dennis right behind him. Jay West third, Dennis fourth. Berserker Boy fifth. Aldair down to sixth. Great race by him. Seventh is SG2. Alfie's ninth. C-Max eighth. And we'll move on to the next race. Hope to see you there.